Well, joining me in the studio today, I'm pretty pleased to have Paul Marsden from Shore Contracting, who's been working with MaxMyProfit for the last few years. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you very much, mate.
It's great to have you here, mate. Great to hear, and always good to hear a success story of somebody that we've been working with that has found what we do helpful. Can you tell us a bit about your business and what it is you do?
We're a demolition and civil construction company, so we knock down residential homes for mums and dads. We also do commercial demolition, and then we do a lot of civil works for councils and the private sector.
Okay, how long have you been in that industry for?
5 years.
Oh, okay, and is your background in building, is it?
Yeah, construction background, concrete, landscaping.
Okay, and was it your first business?
Yes, first business.
Okay, fantastic. So when you decided to start working with MaxMyProfit a few years ago, what was it that prompted you to look for some help?
Lack of direction, being a tradie, not knowing what the next step is, seeing me mates that were working 70 hours, 80 hours a week. That's not the right way to be doing it. There's got to be a better way. Let's go and find someone who can help us, give us a bit more direction and a bit better avenue to go.
Great stuff. Well, fast forward 3 years down the track, would you say that those things have been overcome?
Yeah, and more. Developing better systems to help run the business, incorporating CRMs into the business, bringing on new team members to help me, reducing my workload for family reasons. Yeah, it's been a massive improvement.
Yeah, great stuff. Fantastic. So what would you say has been the biggest benefit for you, working with an accelerator for the last few years?
Probably myself. The business is a bystand to me, just probably more myself.
And when you say yourself, what do you mean by that? Is it your own ability to run a business, or is there more than that? Or
probably who I am and what I'm trying to do and why I'm trying to do it is probably the clearer thing that I've really found.
Yeah. So you said when you first started looking for someone to help you, you were lacking clarity and direction. Have you found that well, first of all, you said you have found clarity and direction by working with one of our accelerators. Has that been through a planning process, or is that? Tell us a bit about how you've achieved that.
Really don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
Just a lot of hard work and a lot of perseverance, and some good direction and some good knowledge from there, from them. And just having that, probably having that support person there that you can rely on. Doesn't matter what shit hits the fan, you've got them to help you out.
Yeah, so you're talking about your own accelerator there, so you can ring them up or email them or talk to them at your weekly session.
Doesn't matter. I ring them at 7 o'clock at night. If I've got something on my mind, I can ring and they'll answer.
Great stuff.
That's awesome.
And you found that a great benefit of the program is to have somebody there that you can contact at any time if something's not going quite to plan.
Mate, so much better than a family member or a friend. You've got someone who's just there for, not emotionally attached to anything that's going on. There's no, it's black and white. There's no grey. Yes, no. It's a good decision. It's not, non-bias. It's what you need. Yeah,
great stuff. Now, I'm hearing a lot of personal growth, which is awesome. But a lot of people listening to this interview would be probably wondering about the actual business or the business growth or actual tangible results you might have got in your business. Tell us about something. I mean, obviously your business is a reflection of you, right? So if you're feeling good and you're working well and you're efficient, all those things, and you're feeling focused, the business should benefit from that. Would you say the business has benefited from you personally feeling better about yourself?
We've gone through growth of 100% each year.
Wow. So that's doubling your business every year over the last few years.
Yeah, and we've got plans in place to push that above and beyond over the next couple.
Yeah, great stuff. And how does that make you feel knowing that you've been able to achieve that?
Mate, it sort of makes you have a bit of a chuckle and, I didn't think I could do this or didn't think we'd get to that level. But really just, get out and have a bit of fun and enjoy doing what we're doing. And me being able to diversify and get into different avenues of work, and then actually me getting away from doing the parts of the job that I don't enjoy doing. And I've really, through the process, it's really clear what I enjoy doing and what I don't enjoy doing. and now going through the steps at the moment to bring someone in to do the tasks that don't suit me and get out and have a bit more fun and chase a bit more work and grow it again.
Great stuff. Now, a lot of people will be hearing you say you've doubled the business year on year, and what they would hear is more work. But would you say that you've become busier, or are you working less?
Well, I've cut down to 4 days a week. I have every Wednesday off.
Nice.
And yeah, it's sort of, yeah, it's a funny way of looking at it. But yeah, we are doing more work, but I've brought in better people to help me get through that workload. So
yeah, okay.
And better systems to help those people do their roles as well.
So you've gone from working, how many days a week were you working, down to 4 before?
There's nothing to do, 60, 65 hours a week.
Yep.
Over, Monday to Saturday.
So a 6-day week.
Yeah, that was just the standard. That's what I thought every tradie did. And if you didn't do that, you're a bludger.
Yeah. And what do you see those same mates of yours from 3 years ago that were working 70, 80 hours a week. Are they now seeing you having like 1 day off a week and going, what's Paul doing?
Yeah, they're still doing the same thing that they're doing. And one of the other boys he's interested in trying to do what I'm trying to do. But I think it's just going to take him a little bit more time to take that step. But yeah, they know the reasons why I'm doing what I'm trying to do, and they support me in doing that. But yeah, I am taking a different path to what they're taking.
Yeah, and how has the tasks you were doing changed? I mean, you said before that you're now doing or working on doing more things that you love doing or like doing within the business, and you've worked out some of the stuff that you don't like doing. So how is the way you're working with your business changed? Are you working in still? Are you working on? What's that been like for you?
Still working in, but really transitioning to more time working on. I've spent a lot of time working on the business outside of like the business hours. But I'd really say that working on the business and growth of the business and growth of the people within the business has been like a major focus over the last 12 months.
Yeah, great stuff. Now, there may be some people listening to this thinking, oh, well, that's all good. Maybe you would have done it without having any help. What would you say about that? Would you think you would have got there if you hadn't worked with an accelerator from MaxMyProfit?
Probably on the last 12 months, I reckon I would have thrown the towel in just with everything that's gone on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of, kept me in the right direction and kept me headspace in the right place, and really just gave me the drive to keep going when some days I just didn't have enough energy left in me to keep going. Dave just steered me along the right track and got me to where I needed to get.
Where you want to be. Great stuff. Because you've had a tough 12 months, haven't you? Not so much business-wise, but more personally. So it's interesting to see that working with one of our accelerators can actually help you in all aspects of your life. Have you found that the last year it's been more focused on you personally than the business, and has that been a big benefit?
Oh, 100%. It's been, the business has been a bystand of me. So yeah, if I wasn't right, the business is not going to be right. And dealing with what I had to deal with is it's taken its toll on me and on Shore Contracting. But Shore Contracting is going to bounce back as soon as I bounce back. That's what I know. And we've got steps in place now to make sure that does happen. And CRMs are in place to help the sales and managing project management tools to help manage all the projects that are moving through the system, and new estimating software and training new team members and bringing in new equipment and trucks and machines. But all that wouldn't have taken place if I didn't have enough energy to get up and go and have the direction to keep doing it. Otherwise, it would have been too easy just to give up and walk away.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of business owners out there for varying reasons, right? Whether it's personal issues or it's actually the business is frustrating them because they don't know what to do next, or maybe they don't have that focus of direction or clarity of where they're heading. What would you say to people that are in that space that are resistant to change and probably going to look for help?
I'm pretty stubborn, and I'm pretty happy to admit that, but you don't know what you don't know until you don't know it, and just get out there and have a go. Go and source. There's help out there. Just don't be afraid to have a go and try and meet someone and get out of your comfort zone, and don't know where it's going to take you.
Yeah, great. So getting out of your comfort zone is probably the key thing, isn't it? You know, because whilst people are stuck in their comfort zone, they're not growing. So really appreciate you sharing your story with everybody today. Just one last question. If someone is considering working with, an accelerator from MaxMyProfit, what would you say to them? What would be your advice?
Mate, from my point of view, if someone wanted to talk to me before they did jump on board with you guys, I'd be more than happy to have a chat on the phone with them or catch up one afternoon and have a beer with them. If they're sort of sitting on that fence, because the benefit it's given me is, mate, I'd love to see it passed along to the next person.
Great stuff, mate. Great stuff. Well, once again, well done on your results so far. To get 100% growth each year, which is doubling your business, is phenomenal, right? A lot of people would find that difficult to believe. And it hasn't come without its issues. Obviously, as every growing business grows, it's had its challenges, but it sounds like you're facing those challenges head on. You're overcoming them, and you're really building something amazing, building an amazing team, and it's great to watch. So, it's awesome to watch your journey, Paul, and thanks for sharing it with everybody today.
Mate, my pleasure. Thanks, mate.